when I grow up.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Agatha Trunchbull here, English hammer-throwing champion and headmistress of Cruncham Hall. Before we get started, each one of you is going to be aware of a few rules while you are in my school. There will be no exceptions to the rules. First, take your seat. We will have order in this space. Next, no chitter-chattering during the show. And finally, put the phones away and turn them off. Ignore this rule and you will find yourself in choky. Now enjoy the show. That's an order.
Daddy says I'm the apple of his eye. I am a princess
and I am a prince.
Mom says I'm an angel sent down from the sky.
My daddy says I'm a special little soldier.
No one is as handsome, strong as me. It's true, he indulges my tendency to bulge, but I'm his little soldier, up to 4-3. My mommy says I'm a miracle. Look at my face and it's plain to see. Ever since the day dog chopped the umbilical cord, it's been clear there's no peer for a miracle like me. My mommy says I'm a precious ballerina. She has never seen such a ballerina. She said if one kid I have to cut down on the cream, but I'm a ballerina, so give me more cake. Take another picture of her angel from this angle over here. She's clearly more emotionally developed than her peers. What's the deal? Honey, look at me. Double honey, you're your brother. Stop, mommy, stop, mother. I think she's late, we'll take another. Have you seen his school reports? You never see on his report. What? Have to change the school, the teacher's clearly falling short. He's just mindful, so everything insightful. When you feel a little broken in her class. Oh, yeah, she's definitely advanced. Take another fine over steps. I'm a miracle. Look at my face, and it's plain to see. Ever since the day don't shock the umbilical cord, it's been clear there's no fear for a miracle like me. My mommy says I'm a miracle, and I'm as tiny and as shiny as a miracle. It would be all cynical, but it's a true miracle. There's never been a miracle as miracle as. My mommy says I'm a lousy little worm. My daddy says I'm a bore. My mommy says I'm a jumped up little germ, that kids like me should be against the law. My daddy says I should learn to shut my pie hole. No one likes a smart mouth girl like me. Mom says I'm a good case for population control. Dad says I should watch more TV.
Yes, sir. 155 brand new luxury cars, sir.
Abby!
Hang on.
Look at this. She's reading a book. It's not normal for a 5-year-old gal. Listen to this. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
Stop scaring your mother with that book, boy.
I'm a gal. And she keeps trying to tell me stories, Ari. It's not normal for a gal to be all thinking.
I'm gonna call you straight back. I'm trying to pull off the biggest business deal of my life, and I have to deal with these.
What about me then? I've got an own house to look after. Dinners don't microwave themselves, you know. I'm off to bleach my roots, and I shan't be talking to you for the rest of the evening.
But I'm gonna make us rich.
Rich? How rich?
Very rich. Your husband is going to sell them 155 old bangers as brand new luxury cars.
Ooh. But that's not fair. The cars will break down. What about the Russians?
Fair? Listen to the boy.
I'm a gal.
Fair does not get you anywhere, you thick-headed twit brain. All I can say is thank heavens Michael has inherited his old man's brain. Eh, son?
Michael. Well, I shall take the money when you earn it, and I shall spend it. But I shan't enjoy it because of the despicable way in which you have spoken to me tonight.
This is your fault with your stupid books and your stupid reading.
But that's not right!
I know your headmistress, Agatha Trenchbull. I've told her all about you. Scary woman she is. Used to compete in the Olympics, throwing the hammer. Imagine what she's going to do to a horrible little goblin like you, boy.
I'm a gal!
Now get off the bed, you little bookworm.
Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. So they say the subsequent fall was inevitable. They never stood a chance, they were written that way. I wonder why they didn't just change their story. We're told we have to do what we're told, but surely sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty. Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Even if you're little, you can do a lot. You mustn't let a little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top you, you might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right. And if it's not right, you have to put it right. But nobody else is gonna put it right for me. Nobody but me is gonna change my story. Sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty. Platinum blonde hair dye, extra strong, keep out of reach of children. Oil of Violet's hair tonic, for men. Yep.
In business, son, a man's hair, it is greatest asset. Good hair means a good brain. And the secret to my success is this: Oil of Violet hair tonic. Oh yeah, Michael, that's the stuff. Yeah, Michael, that's the stuff. Yeah, Michael, that is the stuff.
Hair.
Yeah, hair.
Your hair! It's green!
My hair? Oh no, my hair! My hair's green!
Why on earth did you do that to your hair?
Maybe you used some of Mummy's peroxide by mistake.
That's exactly what you've done, you stupid man!
Oh no, the Russians! I caught my deal today. The Russians! What am I going to do?
Oh, I know what you can do.
What?
You can pretend you're an elf.
What are you on about, you fool? The boy's a lunatic.
Mum, would you like to hear a story?
Don't be disgusting. The sooner you're locked up in school, the better.
Matilda, what a pleasure it is to see you in the library again.
Yes, well, I mean, my mum wanted me to stay at home with her, but I think it's good for grown-ups to have their own space.
Your parents must be so proud to have a girl as clever as you, and do tell them stories like you tell me. Oh, I love your stories, Matilda. That's a hint, by the way.
Once upon a time, the two greatest circus performers in the world, an escapologist and an acrobat, fell in love and got married. They performed some of the most incredible feats together, and people would come from miles around.
Celebrities and astronauts, and not just to see their skill, but also to see their love for it.
Which was so deep that innocent cats would purr as they passed them, and dogs would weep with joy. They moved into a beautiful old house.
And although they loved each other, it was sad.
We have everything, but the one thing
You do not have a child.
Their sadness overwhelmed them to where work became the only place they could escape the tragedy of their lives. So they decided to perform the most incredible feat ever known to man. It is called the Burning Woman Hurling Through the Air with dynamite in her hair over shards and spiky objects.
Caught by the man, locked in the cage.
And it is the most dangerous feat ever known to man. It is our destiny.
Well, what happened next?
I don't know. Bye, Mrs. Phelps. I'll see you tomorrow.
After your first day of school?
My mummy says I'm a miracle.
My daddy says I'm the apple of his eye. I am a princess.
And I am a prince.
Mom says I'm an angel. Mom says I'm an angel.
Mom says I'm an angel.
So you think you're able to survive this mess by being a prince or princess you soon see. There's a big tragedy. And even if you put in heaps of effort, you're just wasting energy. Cause your life as you know it is ancient history. I have suffered in this jail. I'm trapped inside this cage for ages, this prison cell. When I try, I can't remember that before my life had ended, before my happy days were over, before the tender beating of the bell. The news furious, so many say ask 1,000 questions, but unless you want to stop and listen up, and I will teach you. I listen, you listen here. I need advice, I'm feeling inside. I don't mind if you cry, it's just tell me to say. I have to trouble and I have to be extremely careful.
Why?
Why? Did you hear what we said? To wait for phys ed. What's phys ed? Physical education.
It's Trunchbull's speciality.
My mummy says I'm a miracle. My daddy said I would be the teacher's pet.
School is really fun. Welcome to my home. Dad, I learned the alphabet.
The alphabet. You gotta learn to listen, kids.
And so you think you're able to survive this mess by being a prince or a princess you soon see. There's no put in heaps of effort, you're just wasting energy. 'Cause your life as you know it is ancient history. I have suffered in this jail, I've been trapped inside this cage for ages, this prison cell. Whenever I try I can't remember that before my life had ended, before my happy days were over, before I first heard the pealing of the bell. Like I was curious, so innocent I asked 1,000 questions, but unless you want to suffer, listen, I'm gonna teach you. I'll lead you to. You listen here, my dear, you'll be punished severely if you step out of line, and if you cry, and you don't, you can stay out of trouble, and remember to be extremely careful.
Why? Did you hear what we said?
Just you wait for this end. Just you wait for this A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y. Just you wait for this end.
Good morning, children. My name is Miss Honey, and today is a very special day. Your first day at school. Now, can anyone read this?
Oh, me, miss. I can. Me.
Very well. Nigel? Yes, I think we better leave it there, Nigel. We don't want you busting a blood vessel on your first day. Lavender?
Is the first word tomato?
No. But tomato is a very good word.
Yes.
Matilda.
I can now read words.
So, Matilda, you can read words.
Well, yes. I needed to learn how to read words because basically a sentence is just a whole big bunch of words. And if you can't read sentences, you've got no chance with books.
And have you read a whole book yourself?
More than one. I love books. Last week I read quite a few.
A few. Which books did you read?
Ooh, Nicholas Nickleby, Jane Eyre, Oliver Twist, Crime and Punishment, Lord of the Rings, and Cat in the Hat.
Come on, Jenny, just go and talk to her. Matilda is clearly a very special girl. You want to make sure that she can get what she deserves and be put properly, but you know what? Maybe Miss Trunchbull's in a meeting, or maybe she doesn't want to be bothered, so I really shouldn't. Come on, Jenny, just don't be pathetic. Just knock on the door.
Enter. Well, don't just stand there like a wet tissue. Get on with it.
Yes, Miss Trunchbull, in my class, there's this little girl called Matilda Wormwood, and
Daughter of Mr. Harry Wormwood, who owns Wormwood Motors. Excellent man. Told me to watch out for the brat, though says she's a real ward.
What? No, I don't think Matilda's that type of child at all.
What is the school motto, Miss Honey?
Bombinatum est magitum.
Bombinatum est magitum. Children are maggots. In fact, it must have been her who put that stink bomb under my desk this morning. I'll have her for that. Thank you for suggesting it.
What? No, Miss Trunchbull, I didn't. Miss Trunchbull, Matilda Wormwood is a genius.
Nonsense!
Miss Trunchbull, it is my opinion that Matilda Wormwood should be placed with the 11-year-olds.
We cannot just place her in with the 11-year-olds. What kind of society would that be? What about rules, honey? Rules.
I believe Matilda Wormwood is an exception to the rules.
An exception to the rules in my school. Look at these trophies, see how my trophies gleam in the sunlight, see how they shine. What do you think it took to become English hammer throwing champion? 1969, do you think in that moment when my big moment came that I treated the rules with casual disdain? No, 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 no! If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time. And if you want to make that team, you don't need happiness or self-esteem. You just need to keep your feet inside the line. Sing, children! 2, 3, 4.
If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time.
And if you want to teach success, you don't use sympathy or tenderness. And force the little squints to toe the line. Sing, Jenny!
If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you'll have to stay inside the circle all the time.
I applied just one simple rule to hammer throwing life and school. Life's a ball, so learn to throw it. Find the valley line and tow it, and always keep your feet inside the line. Now get her!
Well, I must have you know, Headmistress, that it is my intention to help this little girl, whether you like it or not.
Stupid, nasty, question-asking Russians.
Don't tell me we're not rich.
They took one look on the mileage on the first car and said these cars were not good. I said the mileage was so high because of some manufacturing mistake.
So you lied,
Of course I lied.
and they didn't believe you?
Of course they didn't believe me. I got green hair.
I've got hair.
And what's this? Another book? What's wrong with the tele?
No, it's a lovely book. Honest, I'm really
Here's what I think of your lovely book.
No, it's a library book!
Oh, you showed the little brat. Oh, I'm late for my dance lesson with Rodolfo.
Now, get off to bed, you little stinkworm.
Do we have any super glue?
In the cupboard. And while you're at it, why don't you stick that stupid book to your stupid head?
Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Even if you're little, you can do a lot. You mustn't let a little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top you, you might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not
I got my eye on you, boy.
I'm a gal.
Matilda! Do all the friends that had give you a headache? I mean, it's got the heads all squished in there. No, it's fine. I think they just fit. Well, I better hang around, just in case they start to squeeze out of your ears. I'm Lavender, and I think it's probably for the best if we were best friends.
Ah! Hide me! Someone poured a whole can of treacle onto Trunchbull's chair. Someone told her I did it, and now she's after me.
That's not right!
Once Agatha Trunchbull decides you are guilty, you are squished.
They're saying she's going to put me in choky.
What's choking?
They say it's a cupboard in her office that she throws children into. They say she's lined it with nails and spikes and bits of broken glass.
There's a place you are sent if you haven't been good, and it's made of spikes and wood, and it isn't quite enough to sit. And even if you could, there are nails on the bottom, so you wish you stood. When the hinges creak and the door is closed, you cannot see squat from the end of your nose. And if you scream, you don't know if the sound came out or if the scream in your head even reached your mouth.
All right. Nigel, when did this happen?
20 minutes ago. Why? She's coming.
Quick, blazers!
Please don't tell her where I am, Matilda. She'll...
Now!
Where is the maggot known as Nigel?
He's over there, under those coats. Where he's been for the last hour, actually.
What? An hour?
Oh, yes. Nigel suffers from a rare but chronic sleeping disorder called narcolepsy. The sufferer falls asleep often without any warning, so we put him under those coats for safety. Didn't we? Didn't we? Yes, he'll probably think he's in bed when he wakes up.
For school yet, Mom? Hello? What am I doing here? This isn't my bedroom at all. Oh, hello, Miss Trunchbull.
Amanda Thrip.
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
What? Have I told you about wearing pigtails? I hate pigtails.
But my mommy says they make me look pretty.
Well, then your mother is a twit. You, what is your name?
Matilda. Matilda Wormwood.
Well, Wormwood, you have just made a very big mistake.
Just so you all know, she's my best friend.
Yes, sir. Completely different cause, sir. Green hair. Yeah, it was National Green Hair Day. A celebration of all wonderful green things in the world, like lettuce and snort. Yeah, snort. Tomorrow at 1, sir? Absolutely, sir. Bye-bye, sir. And now that's how you do it. And now that's how you do it. Get off! Get off, get off, get off! Get this hat off my blasted head! Get off, get off, get off, get off! Get off my head! Get off! Get off, get off! Ooh. I think I'm gonna leave it on. Looks like rain.
Yes. My name is Miss Honey, Matilda's teacher.
Bit busy right now.
It'll only take a moment.
Well, come in if you must. This is Rudolfo. He's my dance partner. We're rehearsing. Ciao.
Oh. Parle Italiano? Bene.
What? What is this vibe? You know what interrupts into my energy flow? What you want, Miss Chatney?
It's Miss Honey. Well, as you know, Matilda is in the bottom class, and children in the bottom class aren't really expected to read.
Well,
so
stop her reading then. Lord knows we've tried.
I'm in the zone, doll. I can feel my heat. Now waste this.
Listen, I'm not in favour of gals getting all clever pants, Miss Hussy. Looks are more important than books. Look at you, and look at me. You chose books. I chose looks. Good day.
Stop being pathetic, Jenny. Just get on your feet, Jenny. You're going to march in there and give them a piece of your mind. Leave it alone, Jenny. The more that you try, the more you'll just look like a fool. This is not your problem. You've not got the spine. You are a teacher. Just go back to school. But this little girl, this miracle, she seems not to know that she's special at all. And what sort of teacher would I be if I let this little girl fall? I can see this little girl needs somebody strong to fight by her side. Instead, she's found me, pathetic little me, and another door closes, and Jenny is outside.
And so, the great day arrived. Everything was arranged by the acrobat sister, a frightening woman who used to be an Olympic class hammer thrower who loved nothing more forth and to scare the children of the town. Suddenly, out came the escapologist.
With dynamite in her hand, over shafts, strike the objects, caught by the man, locked in the cage, has been cancelled.
No!
Cancelled because my wife is pregnant.
Hopefully, this side does have a happy ending.
No. Just then, the acrobat sister stepped forward and produced a contract.
I have paid for the posters, publicity, the catering, the toilet facilities. Where is my profit? A contract is a contract. You will perform on this day or off to prison. You both shall go.
No, what happens next? I don't know. Goodbye, Mrs. Phelps.
Bye, Matilda.
Matilda, starting tomorrow, I shall bring in a selection of very clever books that will challenge your mind. You can sit and read them while I teach the others if you want, and if you have any questions, well, I shall do my best to answer them. How does that sound? Oh! Why, Matilda, this is the biggest hug in the world. You're going to squeeze all of the air out of me.
Matilda Wellwood, where is Miss Trunchbull? Aha! You admit it, do you?
Admit what, Miss Trunchbull?
This morning, this foul carbuncle sneaked like a serpent into my kitchen and stole a slice of my private chocolate cake from my tea tray.
No, I did not. Miss Trunchbull, Matilda's been here all morning.
Standing up for the little spitball argue, but this crime took place before school started. Therefore, she is guilty.
Okay, look. I stole the cake. And I was honestly, definitely, sort of, almost thinking about owning up. Maybe? You see, I was having troubles with my stomach and the Trunchbull's cake was so good. I scoffed it down way too fast and now it was beginning to fight back.
See? I haven't done anything! You are a crook and a thief, and I shall crush you!
Just then, a huge cloud of chocolate gas wafted from my mouth and flew into the face of the Trunchbull.
Bruce Bogtrotter,
Yes, miss?
you liked my cake, didn't you, Bruce?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull, and I'm very sorry.
Oh, no, as long as you enjoyed the cake. That's the main thing.
Is it?
Yes, Bogtrotter, it is.
Oh, well, I did. Thank you.
Wonderful, marvelous, that makes me so happy. It gives me a warm glow in my lower intestine. Oh, cook! What's the matter, Bogtrotter? Lost your appetite?
Well, yes, I'm full.
No, you are not full until I tell you you are full. And I say that criminals like you are not full until you have eaten the entire cake. But eat! Headmistress, he'll be sick. He should have thought of that before he decided to steal my cake. Eat!
He can't!
Eat! Eat!
A single slice, or even two, Bruce, might have been nice. But even you, Bruce, have to admit between you and it. There's not a difference in size. He can't, Bruce! He surely can't. You are the man, Bruce! He might explode. He's quite elastic. He's fantastic. Look at him go. I can't watch Bruce. You'll never get me subject to abuse. For your immense caboose, she'll call a truce. Bruce, with every swallow you are tightening the noose. We never thought it was possible, but here it is coming true. We can have our cake and eat it too. The time has come to put that tummy tongue to use. No excuse, Bruce. Let out your belt, I think you'll want your trousers loose. Oh, stuff it in. You're almost finished. You'll fit it in. Whatever you do, just don't give in. Don't let her win. Come on, Bruce, be our hero. Cover yourself in chocolate glory.
Sorry, Miss Trunchbull. I got carried away.
That's quite all right, Jenny. We all get carried away sometimes. Even me. Well done, Bog Trotter. Good show. Well, come along, Bog Trotter.
What? Where?
Did I not mention? That was the first part of your punishment. There's more. The second part, and the second part is choking.
What? No, Miss Trunchbull, please, you can't.
Did you think I would allow myself to be defeated by these maggots? Did you? Who do you think I am, Miss Honey? A weakling? An idiot? You? What? No! Don't take That's not right!
Matilda, thank God you're here. I'm dying to export your story.
Mrs. Phelps, where's the revenge section?
What? Is there a child at school who's been behaving like a bully?
Not a child exactly. Do you want to hear the next part of the story?
What are we waiting for?
As they prepared themselves for the most dangerous feat they'd ever performed, the acrobat gave her husband a kiss.
Smile, for we have done this thousands of times.
First, I escape from the cage, lean out, and catch you with one hand. Then I grab a fire extinguisher with the other, and put out the flames in this specially designed dress, before they reach the dynamite and blow your heads off.
Ah! Sorry, go on.
The trick started well. The moment the dress was set alight, the acrobat swung in the air, hurling over the sharks and spiky objects. Suddenly, headlocks pinked open, and the old capologist reached out to catch his wife and the child.
Oh, I can't take it!
They grab each other's hands, and the flames are covered in foam before they can both be blown to pieces.
Hooray, so it does have a happy ending. No.
See, the escapologist used a touch too much foam, and their hands became slippery, and she fell.
Did she survive?
She broke every bone in her body except the ones at the ends of her little fingers. She lived long enough to have their child.
Love our daughter with all of your heart, for she's all we've ever wanted.
And then she died. sister for what happened. In fact, he asked her to move in with her to help look after the little girl. She was nothing but cruel to the little child, beating her if she ever did anything wrong, but always in secret, so that the escaporters never suspected a thing.
Let's call the police!
Mrs. Phelps, it's just a story.
What? Oh, yes, of course.
I better go.
Bye, Matilda.
Cartoons until my eyes go square, and I won't care 'cause I'll be all grown up when I grow up. When I grow up, I will be strong enough to carry all the heavy things you have to hold around with you when you're a grown up. And when I grow up, I will be brave enough to fight the creatures that you have to fight beneath the bed each night to be a grown up. And when I grow up, I will have treats every day, and I'll play with things that mums pretend that mums don't think are fun. And I will wake up when the sun comes up, and I will spend all day just lying in the sun. And I won't burn 'cause I'll be all grown up when I grow up.
When I grow up, I will be brave enough to fight the creatures that you have to fight beneath the bed each night to be a grown up. When I grow up,
Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change.
when I grow
Just because I find myself in this story, it doesn't mean that everything is written for me. If I think the ending is fixed already, I might as well be saying I think that it's okay. And that's not right.
gather around. I want my family share my triumph. Not you, boy.
I'm a girl.
155 old bangers on my hands. How could I possibly make the mileage go back? I couldn't very well drive each one backwards, could I?
Backwards.
When suddenly, I had the most genius idea in the world. I grabbed my drill and using my incredible mind, I attached the drill to the speedometer on the first car, turned it on and whacked it into reverse.
Backwards.
I reduced the mileage to practically nothing.
Backwards.
10 minutes later, Russians show up, fancy suits and dark glasses.
Russians are nocturnal. I saw it on a TV program last night.
That was a program about badgers.
Same thing. And did it work? Fantastico! Now I'll be able to afford Rudolfo all day long.
But they've trusted you and you've cheated them.
What have we done to deserve a child like you?
Backwards.
You know what I'm gonna do tomorrow? I'm gonna go down to that school and tell the teacher you'll never be late in again.
What? No!
And if she does, I'll have her fired. And you'll never read another stinking book as long as you live young mind.
I'm a girl!
You're a nasty little creep.
The Escapoda's daughter suffered in silence, never saying a single word about the evil one's bullying. This only encouraged the woman until one day she exploded.
You are useless, filthy, nasty little creep.
And she beat her and threw her into a dank, dark, dusty cellar, locked the door and went out.
I love you with all my heart, and I shall spend the rest of my life making it up to you.
But when the little girl fell asleep, the Escapoda's thoughts turned to the acrobat's sister.
Bullying children is hard game, is it? Then let's see what she can do when she faces the wrath of a grown man.
But that was the last the little girl ever saw of her father.
Matilda, I've got you the books we spoke about.
What are you doing with those books, woman?
They're for Matilda.
Not on my watch. There is an age for reading and an age for being a filthy little toad. These are toads. Aren't you, bog trotter?
Yes, only Bog Trotter here is now a good toad.
Sit. Not you, maggot! Honey! Miss Honey, you believe in kindness and fluffiness and books and stories. That is not teaching. To teach the child, we must first break the child. Quiet, you maggots! I said quiet!
But no one was speaking, Miss Trunchbull.
Miss Honey, when I say quiet, you maggots, you are entirely included in that statement. Where is my jug of water?
I'll get it, Miss Trunchbull.
Stupid girl. Look at you all. Flappy. Disgusting. Revolting, revolting, I say. I think it's time we toughened you all up with a little phys ed. This school of late has started reeking. Quiet, maggots, while I'm speaking. Reeking with a most disturbing scent. Only the finest nostrils smell it, but I know it oh too well. It is the odor of rebellion, it's the bouquet of dissent. The smell of rebellion comes out in a sweat, and it will get you sweating, and it won't be long before I smell the pong of aiding and abetting. A bit of his head will tell us who has a head full of rebellious thoughts. Hold, just like a rotten egg floats to the top of a bucket of water. A whiff of incense,
1, 2,
the stench
3, 4,
of
1, 2, 3, 4.
Beware some protest. The funk of the
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3,
the walls
4.
of anarchy in progress. Once we've exorcised these demons, they shall be deported for scheming. Some double time discipline should stop the rot from setting in. All right, let's step it up. Double time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Discipline, for children who aren't listening. The misunderstood which an issue we can fix. There's no mystery to mastering the art of contribution. It's discipline. The smell of rebellion, the stench of revolt, the rig of pivot and plotting, a whiff of resistance, the pong of dissent, the funk of mortal fiber rotting. Let's bring this odor home.
The smell of rebellion, the stench of revolt, the reek of insubordination, a whiff of resistance, the pong of dissent.
And I will not stop till you are squashed, till this rebellion is quashed. So glorious, sweaty discipline has washed this sickening stench
Quiet! I don't think this is teaching at all. I think it's just cruelty.
That is because you, Miss Honey, are pathetic. You are weak. You are, in fact, a sniveling little newt. Newt! You!
What? No, not me.
Cockroach! You did this, you vile, repulsive, malicious little sinner!
No, I didn't.
Leave her alone, you big fat bully! How dare you? You are not fit to be at this school. You ought to be in prison. In the deepest, dankest, darkest prison. I shall have you wheeled out, strapped to a trolley with a muzzle over your mouth.
Have you ever wondered, well, I have, about how when I say red, for example, there's no way of knowing if red means the same thing in your head as red means in my head when someone says red? I'm not sure, but I wonder if inside my head I'm not just a bit different from some of my friends. These answers that come into my mind unbidden, these stories delivered to me fully written, and when everyone shouts like they seem to like shouting, the noise in my head is incredibly loud, and it just feels like stop! My dad and my mum and the telly and the stories was told for just once, and I'm sorry I'm not quite explaining it right. This noise becomes anger, and the anger is light, and it's burning inside me would usually fade, and it is on today, and the heat's in the shouting, and my heart is pounding, and my eyes are burning, and suddenly everything is quiet. Like silence, but not really silent. just that still sort of quiet, like the sound of a page being turned in a book, or a pause in a walk in the woods. And though the people around me, their mouths are still moving, the words they are forming cannot reach me anymore. And it is quiet, and I am warm, like I've sailed into the eye of the storm. Go on, tip over, tip over! And I tell you, there's nothing I shall not do, no length to which I shall not go, no punishment I shall. It's the newt! It's the newt! It's the newt! It's heading north!
I didn't do it.
I've got a newt in my knickers! Oh, I've got a newt in my knickers! Ah!
Children! Well, that was interesting. I think we all better go home while we still can. Matilda?
Oh, watch. I moved it with my eyes. Am I strange?
Would you fancy a nice cup of tea?
I would love that. So, what do you think it is? The thing with my eyes?
I can't say I'm sure, Matilda, but I don't think we should be frightened of it. I think it might have something to do with that incredible mind of yours.
So you're saying there's no room in my head for my brain, so they just squeeze through my eyes?
Not exactly, but something like that. You sure are a special girl, Matilda. I met your mother. She's interesting. Well, what about your father? Is he proud to have a girl as clever as you?
Oh, well, yes. He's always saying, Matilda, I'm very proud of a daughter such as... That's not true, Miss Honey. He's not proud at all. He calls me a liar and a cheat and a nasty little creep.
I see. Well, here we are. Home sweet home.
Are you poor?
Oh, yes. Yes, I am. Very.
Don't they pay teachers very much?
Well, they don't, actually. But I am even poorer than most due to, well, other reasons. I used to live with my aunt, but one day I was out walking and I came across this beautiful old shed. I ran to the farmer and begged him to let me move in. He thought I was mad, but he agreed, and I've lived here ever since.
But, Miss Honey, you can't live in a shed.
I'm not strong like you, Matilda. My father died when I was very young. Magnus was his name, and he was very kind. But when he was gone, my aunt became my legal guardian. She was mean and cruel like you could hardly imagine, and when I finally got my job as a teacher, she presented me with a bill for looking after me all those years. She had written down everything, every tea bag, every electricity bill, every tin of beans, and she made me sign a contract that said I would pay her back every penny. She even produced a document that said my father had given her his entire house.
But did he really do that? Just give her his house?
I find it hard to believe, Matilda, just like I find it hard to believe that he would have killed himself, which is what she said happened.
You think she did him in, do you, Miss Honey?
I don't know, Matilda. All I do know is that years of being bullied by that woman made me, well, pathetic. I was trapped.
Let's go to the police!
What? No, we can't. We have no evidence. Besides, my aunt is a well-respected...
Who is she?
Matilda, I can't say.
Who is she?
Matilda, I can't...
Who is she?
It's Miss
Trunchbull.
Yes.
Is going to have a very special spelling test. Any child who gets one single answer wrong shall go to choking.
No!
What are you going on about?
You.
Spell. Oh no, let me see. Spell newt.
Newt. N-E-W-T. Newt.
What?
Miss Honey taught us. She's very good at teaching.
Nonsense. You. Stand up, turn around, and spell the one thing that you all are. Revolting.
Revolting. R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G. Revolting.
You're cheating.
I've taught them, that's all. With kindness and patience and respect.
How dare you bring those words into my classroom, madam? You know nothing of teaching, and I shall prove it. You. Spell. Antralacomanai separacolis Moses.
What? But that's not a word.
Spell.
You just made that up.
Go to Turkey. Dear. I'm so sorry. It was a silent Z. You're going to Turkey.
Cut. C-A-F. Cut. I got it wrong, miss. You'll have to put me in chokey too.
What?
Dog. D-Y-P. And me. Table. X-A-B-F-Y. And me.
What's going on? What are you doing? Stop this!
You can't put us all in chokey. Banana. G-T-A-A-L.
Bullet. P-Y-T-L-F-D-R-B-S-W.
Revolting! Of that. I've got showcase for each and every one of you.
Look, there's writing on the chalkboard.
Agatha. Agatha, this is Magnus.
No, it can't be.
Give my Jenny back her house. Then leave, or I will get you like you got me.
No.
to be a little bit naughty. Never again.
The chunky Dawson.
Never again.
Why people eat and
Never again.
why doubt is what
My mommy says I'm a miracle. Never again. Never again will we live behind bars. Never again. Now we know we are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs. You sing revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting's done. And we'll have the trudge for revolting. We're revolting. Ah! We are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs. You sing revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting's done. And we'll have the trudge for revolting. We're revolting. We will become a screaming horde. Take out your hockey stick and use it as a sword. Never again will we be ignored. We'll find out where the chalk is.
And draw rude pictures on the board.
We're revolting! We can SBL how we like. If apples are wrong is right. Everyone N-O-R-T-Y. Cause we're a little bit naughty. So we gotta stay inside the line. If we disobey at the same time, there's nothing that the trash ball can do. We can take a hammer and ask it you. Until if you push us too far, there's no going back now. We R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N. Revolting time! U-S-I-N-G. U-S-I-N-G. R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G. It is too late for you, we are revolting. We are revolting children, in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, you sing revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children, till our revolting's done. It is too late for you, we are revolting.
A few days later, I received a letter. It said that my parents' will had showed up, and that I was now the owner of a beautiful old house that had once belonged to my evil aunt, Agatha Trunchbull.
Who was never seen again. The chokers were immediately destroyed and a new headmistress took over.
And her name was Miss Honey. It was often said that it was the best school in all the land.
Matilda was never again able to move things with her eyes. She said it was because she no longer had a need for superpowers, but she was still stuck with parents who were cruel and mean and called her names, and I so wish there was something I could do.
Do you think they brought any down?
Here's our back. Hurry up.
You guys, I saw
Don't
them in my
stand there
magazine.
whooping. We're going to Spain forever, and we're never coming back.
Spain? But why?
Because this twit brain sold 155 old bangers to the Russian mafia.
They're here. Hi.
What if they done with my legs? My beautiful legs!
Small girl, where is your father?
He's I don't know.
The Vermouth, he's a stupid man, and assumed I was stupid too. That is a very stupid and rude thing to do.
Yes, well, I'm afraid my father's quite rude and very, very stupid.
Hey.
You seem smart. Sadly, in my line of work, I don't often get to meet smart people like you. Most of the people I deal with, their thinking is all backwards.
What?
Hey,
No,
what you doing?
no,
he's the brain of
no,
the family.
No, right here.
No,
What's happening,
no.
Rodolfo? Rodolfo, what are you doing back here? What's happening?
can have one of my friends teach your father some manners. And one day, when he leaves the hospital, he will still be stupid, bored, and also rude. What do you say?
This is a very tempting offer. But that is my father, and I'm his daughter. I think I've had enough of revenge.
Your father is very, very lucky to have you as his daughter. Very, very lucky. Although, if I ever have business here again, he may not be so lucky.
Quick, let's get out of here before they change their minds. Let Matilda stay here with me.
I beg your pardon?
Please, I would love to take Matilda. I would look after her with kindness and love, and I would pay for everything.
You mean leave our daughter here with you?
Dad, you called me your daughter.
You want to stay here with Miss Honey?
Yes, I do.
And you want to look after her?
I do.
Well, we are a bit short of room, so yeah.
Thank you. And then Matilda leaped into Miss Honey's arms.
And hugged her!
And Miss Honey hugged her back as the Wormwoods
And Rodolfo!
as the Wormwoods and Rudolfo sped off into the distance because they had found each other.
Yes, they had found each other.
When I grow up, I will be tall enough to reach the branches that I need to reach to climb the trees you get to climb when you're grown up. And when I grow up,
smart enough to answer all the questions that you need to know. When I grow up, I will be tall enough to reach the branches that I need to reach to climb the trees you get to climb when you're grown up. And when I grow up, I will be smart enough to answer all the questions that you need to know the answers to before you're grown up. And when I grow up, I will eat sweets every day on the way to work, and I will go to bed late every night. And I will wake up when the sun comes up, and I will watch cartoons until my eyes go square. And I won't care, 'cause I'll be all grown up when I grow up. When I grow up, I will be brave enough to fight the creatures that you have to fight.